The art of Xenosaga from Monolith Soft, an ambitious game series that is the spiritual successor of Xenogears, and a commercial failure. Today we're going to look at the official illustrations from the manga, concept art and character designs of Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Wille Zu Macht, Jenseits von Gut und Böse, and also sprach Zarathustra. The story starts off far into the future when mankind found another worldly object that lets them leave the solar system. Despite, now they are threatened by the alien race known as the Nazis. To combat them, Chief Engineer Xian has built a fighting system known as Cosmos, a prototype android with the power of mass destruction at their fingertips. They soon meet other comrades that will help them face the hostile aliens, and they interfere in human factions fighting for control of the Zohar, an artifact connected to a godlike energy. Just like in Xenogears, the freelancer Kuniko Tanaka returns for the character design. However, this time around he is accompanied by Mugitani Koichi. Cosmos, a name actually based on a purple aster flower, was seen as the brainchild of the story creator Tetsuya Takahashi. As humans have strong wills and emotions in a fragile body, she is an android, thus framed to be the opposite. Her armor went through multiple changes during development, all with speed and power in mind. Furthermore, she opted to have green hair, but it became blue instead. Through the series, she and her character appearance changes from a closed-off scientist to a more expressive individual. As a side note, this pose seems like a spiritual wink to Ellie from Xenogears. Another reference is her last name, Uzuki, which is similar to Sidon. Her first name was based on a daisy flower, and other girls like Judy, Sakura, and Momo were also based on flowers. Junior visual design and gunplay was inspired by Billy from Xenogears. And as you may have guessed, Jim was inspired by Sidon as well. Last name, clothes, hair, glasses, sword, everything were the main giveaways. Also, might have a misconception that Chaos is Jesus. In official CGI artwork, he is sometimes portrayed with 6 white angel wings, which could be defined as a cherub reference. About the CGI, normally I skip this stuff, but in episode 2 they embraced the plastic manga style into this. Okay, that was a joke. Nonetheless, they made it more realistic, hoping to extend towards a broader audience. This also counts for episode 3, where the CGI is kind of an in-between manga realism style. The question is, did this hurt the franchise? Anyways, the color scheme in episode 1 is similar as used in Xenogears. This is because Tanaka was mainly behind the character artwork. For the other two, Koichi did a lot of the art. He uses high saturated colors and contrast for his illustrations. The art style throughout the series is quite uniform. Personally, the eyes are the most appealing. They are big, round and emphasized with a strong contour that contains pupils right in the center. Not that this is per se unique. However, both artists fill them with a bright color, strongly differentiating them from the hair, making them stand out. The mecha designs compared to Xenogears have changed with more aerodynamic touches, reminding me a bit of some of the enders. Slick body silhouettes, built for speed and power. Filled with triangular forms, a shape associated with danger. As you may know, there was an anime series as well, mainly based on the first installment. This also counts for the manga series that races through the story and only exists out of a couple of volumes. Furthermore, both Xion and Cosmos had multiple cameos in games such as Namco x Capcom, Super Robot Wars, Project X-Zone, Xenoblade, and even some way or form in the Tales game series. I'm fancy light novel author GP Films. Although Xenosaga made it further down the road in its storytelling than its big brother, sadly it completed halfway at the 3rd installment instead of the intended 6th. There's one series that does seem to go the extra mile though. Want more of the Xenometa series? I got you covered.